Yo, it's 2024. I'm in like 4 years into music production. I get a lot of studio sessions, but one question I get a lot is like, how much did it cost to get all of this? Like, how much time did it take to get everything that I got? I'm Jumpman J, Big Jew. You can call me J-Man though, for sure. I know it's a pretty long name. And don't mind the green lights that's around. I know it might be like getting on my face for sure. Today, I'm gonna show you all my products, and I'm gonna price them with you too, just to show you how much they all cost and basically my whole setup and what I got going on. A quick disclaimer: some of these things I got were gifts, and some of these things I did get were like passed down from like generations. So I just want to put that in there for sure.
Damn, Jupe, this you?
First, let's start with the desk. The desk could be like any desk for real. I got it from like IKEA or something for like $60 or something, like, or Amazon. But it's a pretty small desk. I don't even think it's like 40 inch. It might be a little smaller. But like, yeah, it was about $60. And you just need something to put your stuff on. Like, that's what it all starts with the whole time. Like, you can even just trap it off the floor if you really want to. But like, yeah, this desk was really that much. It was only like $60. But next, you already know you need a seat. You already know the seat. This is a pretty decent seat though. Like, if you actually like, look at it, it's a decent gaming seat. This was actually a gift. This was like a Christmas gift from my aunt, my auntie. Let's actually get to the equipment. So let's all start off with all reliable. The first one. And went through a lot with this one. It's the MacBook Air. It's 2017. I think it's a 2017. Don't mind the little anime stickers on there. That was high school. But I did get it in late 2020. So that is when I started producing it. Like, I got a Christmas 2020. But I didn't get Logic Pro until my birthday, which is the 25th January. So that's when I started producing in 2021. But next, you already know, gotta get the headphones. These are reliables right here. Audio Technica, you already know you gotta hit that, you feel me? But yeah, Audio Technica, they've been sliding for me since day one, and they haven't stopped. I'm not even gonna lie to you, I still use these to this day. Like, when I'm mixing and everything, these are like my first headphones I go to, like, if I really want like a clean mix that I understand. Like, these are like the headphones I probably understand the most. These were $70 right here. It's also part 2, 2.0. These ones are kind of crazy, but they snap. The bass is crazy. These are Audio Technica's the M50, I think, for sure. The M50. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah. These ones slide. I gave these to my brother, Boy Wonder. He been sliding with these, and then I just been sliding with mine. I think these were like anywhere between like 150 to 175. My next product is my interface. The first interface I have was this bootleg. I ain't gonna call it bootleg, it's lived for a lot of days for me. But like, I could not get any good audio out of this interface. I think it was the cord. It had to be the cord, because I don't know. It had to be the cord or the mic. But this was like around $100, pretty less. I think 75. You see, it only has one of the XLR for sure. All part of the beginning for sure. This was my baby. It's lit for the speakers, but I can't really tell you what it'll do for the audio. I just have to put the mic in my old Mac with the USB. Next, I will pick it up. I'll just show you, but I do have the box. The Arturia Mini Lab keyboard. This mic's been sliding for me for a minute. It slides for me to this day. I think it was around like 110 or 115. I don't think it was that much. I love producing on this. But I do need bigger keys soon. So my first mic was Audio Technica. Yeah, this focus is not hitting. I'm gonna just have to show you like that. The Audio Technica is like a bundle, which I got like the whole podcast arm and everything. The mic, it was pretty decent, but I most definitely had problems with the XLR cable. I don't know if it was just the mic or the cable or this interface or me just being a beginner, but it was a pretty good mic. Let's see that. This is a pretty decent mic. I had problems with it, but I'm not gonna downplay it. My first mic didn't cost a lot, but it was in a bundle. So since it was in a bundle, I'd say it was like, it had to be like 125 or like 150. Then it's the speakers. I got the KRK Rocket 5. These slide. I'm not gonna lie to you. I love these speakers. I love mixing on them. I love producing on them. I love just listening to music on them in general because they're crazy. But they had to come up to around like, it's between $330 and like $360, $375. But most definitely recommend. That's basically my whole first setup. That was my first setup that I had for a long time before I needed to upgrade. Of course, my old Mac was not doing it for me. It started running slow. Couldn't even go on Safari anymore. So like, it was most definitely time for an upgrade. So the next Mac I got had like matte black for sure. Got the 2023 M2 chip for sure. I think it's the 8 gigabytes though. I didn't really go that crazy with all the RAM. This was about like $1,300 for this Mac, and I did buy it all off. That's not a flex, but like, yeah, I just had to. I needed it because it was time. Next, I have my interface, which is the Volt 1 interface. This one's been sliding for me pretty well since I've been since I've switched. Not even since I've switched, because for a long time I haven't really been using it. I wasn't using the interface. Because the first one, crazy for me. I don't know if it's got a bad one out the bunch with it. Yeah. So when I got this one, the new one, the Volt 1, this did come around to like 135 to like 145. I don't think it was 150. This is a top quality, low budget interface. And I'm not sponsored by any of these products. After a while, I've got tired of the other headphones. I wouldn't say I got tired of them. I just feel like I needed something new. But Boy Wonder came through with these for me, and they actually slide. Like, what are these called? One Audio, because the O, that's why I said audio for sure. They actually slide for me. The mixing on these aren't bad at all. I like how the bass thumps in them, and they really don't like affect my mixing. I feel like all my productions still come out the same. These are like $50. They have to be $50 or $60. I'm pretty sure they're not that much, but they slid for me and they still slide for me. So, and I like to switch from each headphone just to hear how like the mix sounds, just to see if there's like anything I should change. That's one thing I like about having multiple headphones. So when it comes down to my mics, I had to try to get some more, but I think that was one of the only mics I bought. The other one, I think I sent bro money for, but Wonder came through with the second mic, which was, what is this called? The Moano. Sad to say, I do not have it with me at this moment. Boy Wonder still has that with him, but this came around to like 140, I think, 135. But I think we bought it off someone, so I think we probably got it for lower. But yeah, I think it's around like 135. The next mic I got came in a real odd box, honestly. It came with the podcast stand and everything. I think they're called the BM80s. The BM80 mic, for sure. I think it only runs at like $40 to $50 or something. But yeah, that stand, I got like 3 stands, so I could like, might see a podcast coming soon. But that's the mic I'm still using to this day, for sure. That's the on this stand, and it's really good. It hasn't really been doing me wrong. Like, there is like minor things, but like, everything can be fixed. Now for the extras. Extras are like the extra amenities, and I don't know if that's the right word, but the extra things that I'll use just to make content. So like, everybody knows the first thing on the list is a tripod. You can get a tripod for anywhere from 15 to, the price just keeps going up. The one I'm using right now, the one that my phone is on, was only like $15. But I had another one that was like $40, I'm pretty sure. That's another thing, if you want to upgrade from a tripod, you could get something you call a gimbal. I mean, I like using the gimbal because you can get all your shots pretty smooth. It's pretty insane, but once you get the hang of it, it's not bad at all. Somebody gonna see this and they're gonna be like, oh yeah, he's gonna break it. This one was $115, $130, something around that price range. It moves on its own once you put your phone on it. Once you like put the clamp on there, it slides pretty well for you, and it balances pretty well. So like, if you buy this, you're getting a bang for your buck. It's an app that comes with it and everything, so they gonna slide for you. But the next thing is maybe a desk light or a phone light. Right now I'm using both. My desk light, I don't think was that much. I think that both are pretty much around like $20 if you like each. But you can get some for cheaper. I think like this one might be 15 or 13. I think this light was pretty cheap, so I think it was like maybe 9. I have to recheck. But I am recording with a wide lens right now on an iPhone 13 Pro Max. So I'm not doing this with a camera. I'm just doing it with the lens, and that's one of the extra things that I've went and got for this content. I don't think it was that much either. I think it only runs from like $30 to $40. It goes for Apple and Android. So with the lens, the wide lens that I have on this phone, there's pros and cons to it. Like, I like how it looks. It looks pretty crisp. At the same time, there's like certain cons to it. I don't know if it's my phone case or that's just how it comes. But like, once you get to the side, it will blur out like portrait, but like not purposely. And you're gonna see it with it on, and this is with it off. I'll put all the links in the description too for like everything that I'm putting in this video. 3 things that I still need a part of my studio setup is an SSD drive. I do need one of those. Been putting it off a little minute, but it's not that much. I think it's only like 116. So that's gonna be one thing I add to my studio equipment. Another thing I want is another mic stand. This mic stand I have right here was passed down from my father. He used to rap, and this is just a OG vintage mic stand and with an old pop filter. Might get a whole new mic because I feel like I'm just addicted to like buying mics for some reason. I feel like I might just be one of them people that you might find on YouTube with a whole bunch of mics and just do a review on them all. One last thing I need, but it's very essential sooner or later, is a camera. I'm gonna get a camera for this studio setup and for my content. Nobody wants to use their phone forever for this. Like, you don't want to get a camera and like want to elevate, of course. So that's gonna be another thing I'm gonna need and want. And with a nice calculation, yeah, it's about like 3 stacks, 2,800, and that's insane. Comes out to 2,800 for everything in my studio. Everything that I have so far is around 2,800, and after everything I put into it, I'd say it costs a little more. And I didn't make this video to flex or do no boasting or anything like on my part. This was all an investment because, I mean, if I want to do some flexing, like, you can just look at the Instagram. You should follow, by the way. But yeah, this is more of an investment. This is something I put my time in. This is something that I want to do for the rest of my life, and I'm gonna take it that way. And if there's somebody that wants to go for something, you're gonna have to sacrifice a lot, and not just money. You're gonna have to sacrifice time, dedication, hard work for sure, to get where you need to go. And I'm on that journey. If you made it to the end of this video, I'd like to thank you. I appreciate it. And if you liked it, leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and share for sure. And always remember, when you live in delusion and dream in delusion, that's when you'll be high as Juke.